when the door closed husband's point of view. My ex-wife cheated, left me and our kids, and now wants to come back because we're happy without her. I, 38M, honestly never thought I'd be one of those guys writing a post like this, but here we are. My ex-wife, 36F, and I were together for 14 years, married for 11. We have 2 amazing kids, a daughter who's 10 and a son who's 8. I thought we had a solid life together. Nothing flashy, but we had a home, family game nights, traditions, laughter. I worked a stable job, she worked part-time so she could be home with the kids more often. I thought we were a team. Last year, everything blew up. She started acting distant. Less interested in the kids, less present at home. I figured it was stress, or maybe even depression. I tried to talk to her about it a few times, and she always brushed it off, saying she was just tired. Then, one day out of nowhere, she sat me down and told me she was unhappy and needed to find herself. She said she felt like she missed out on life by settling down too young. A week later, she moved out. Not just out of the house, but out of the city. She said she was going to travel and figure herself out. About a month after she left, I found out from a mutual friend, who was absolutely disgusted, by the way, that she had been seeing a guy from her gym for months before she left. So yeah, she didn't go find herself. She went to be with her affair partner. She barely contacted the kids after that. Maybe a call every other week, sometimes a random text. Our daughter stopped wanting to talk to her altogether. My son just got quiet whenever her name came up. It broke my heart watching them try to understand why their mom didn't seem to care anymore. It was rough at first. I was overwhelmed, angry, heartbroken, but my kids needed me. So I pushed through. I cooked, I did school drop-offs, I learned how to braid my daughter's hair, thanks YouTube, and we started healing. We built a new routine. I even started dating again, very slowly. Nothing serious yet, but I've met someone kind and patient, and my kids actually like her. Then 2 weeks ago, my ex showed up. No warning. Just knocked on our door on a Saturday morning, suitcase in hand, acting like it was all normal. She had broken up with her affair partner. Apparently he cheated on her too. Shocking, right? And now she wants to come home. Said she made a mistake, that she misses her family, that she's ready to be a mom again. I told her flat out, this isn't her home anymore. She cried, begged, said the kids needed her. I told her they needed her last year when she walked out and disappeared. She got mad and said I was being vindictive. I told her I'm protecting our kids from more hurt. Now she's blowing up my phone with messages, trying to guilt me. Her family is split. Some agree with me, others think I should give her another chance for the kids. But here's the thing. The kids are finally okay. They're laughing again, doing well in school, sleeping through the night. I'm doing okay. We're building something stable and strong. I don't want to risk all of that just because she suddenly realized the grass wasn't greener. So no, she doesn't get to waltz back in just because things didn't work out the way she thought they would. Actions have consequences, and sometimes you don't get to go home again. Wife's point of view. I left my husband and kids to chase what I thought I wanted. And now I realize I lost everything that actually mattered. I don't expect forgiveness. I know I'll get judged for this, and maybe I deserve it. But I just need to get this out. I, 36F, was married to my husband, 38M, for 11 years. We were together since I was 21. We had a good life on paper. 2 beautiful kids, a steady home, stability. He's a good man, reliable, hard-working. He never raised his voice at me, never cheated, never treated me poorly. But somewhere around year 9 or 10 of our marriage, I started to feel stuck. Like I was drowning in routine. I know that makes me sound selfish, but it's the truth. I was a mom, a wife, a caretaker. I didn't know who I was anymore. Every day felt the same. Wake up, pack lunches, carpool, dinner, bed, repeat. Then I met someone at my gym. He was charming, spontaneous, exciting. He listened to me in a way that felt new. I know now that I was vulnerable, maybe even desperate for something that made me feel alive again. One thing led to another. And yeah, I cheated. I hate that I did that. I wish I could undo it. When I left, I told myself I was doing what I needed to do to find myself. I convinced myself I wasn't abandoning my family. I was choosing myself for once. But the truth is, I ran away from responsibility, from guilt, from the quiet pain I had never dealt with. The relationship with the other guy didn't last. Surprise, he turned out to be exactly the kind of man who cheats on women. When it fell apart, I finally had to face what I'd done, and it hit me like a truck. I miss my children so badly I could barely sleep. I missed their laughter, their hugs, even their messes. I missed my husband. Not just the man, but the life we built together. The home, the love, the ordinary magic I never appreciated. So I came back. But it was too late. He opened the door and looked at me like a stranger. The kids barely made eye contact. He told me this wasn't my home anymore, that I had my chance, that they were finally okay, and he wasn't going to let me disrupt their peace again. I begged. I cried. I said I'd do anything. He said no. Now I'm living in a small apartment by myself. My calls to the kids go unanswered. My messages are left on read. I feel like I'm grieving the loss of people who are still alive, but just out of reach. I'm not writing this to make excuses. What I did was wrong. I betrayed people who loved me, but I want other women to know, if you're feeling lost or unhappy in your marriage, talk about it. Don't lie. Don't cheat. Don't run. Because once you cross that line, you might find there's no way back. And sometimes you realize what mattered when it's already gone. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.